Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo and Parkway RV Center. Today, guys, I've got one that I don't get to shoot very often, and that is a pre-owned Class B camper van. But we got a nice one here today, guys. This is a 2011 Pleasureway Excel TS. This is a wide body Class B. It's got a king bed in the back. Only has 38,000 miles on it. And look at that price, guys, $67,900. Get on RV Trader. What you're going to see on Pleasureways are very high-end vans. Incredible high resale value. In fact, the NADA on this thing, which I'll flash up here in just a second, is like $86,000 average retail, with the only thing I'm adjusting for is the miles. Hang tight and I'll flash that up. All right, now you see what kind of deal it is. Get on RV Trader. Look at some of these Pleasureways if you don't believe this is a good deal. 2007 and 2008 models, just like this. One of them had like 44,000 miles, but the other one had 80,000 miles. They're both $69.95 a piece, or $69.9 a piece, $70,000. I got this one for $67.9. The reason I got it so cheap, because when I bought it, it had some fading on the paint and the stripes were all faded. Well, I took it to a body shop, spent about $2,200. Didn't paint the whole thing, but just kind of touched it in, blended it in, had the stripes painted, and boy, it looks good. So I was able to buy it and selling it for basically wholesale value. In other words, you're buying it for what dealers pay for them to turn around and resell. And I've got it for an incredible deal. It's got a 2.8 Onan gasoline generator with 78 hours on it running right now. Built on a Ford E350. You hardly ever see these on a Ford van anymore. They're all either Sprinter, ProMaster, or GMC. But it's a good wide body, guys. You know, it's not perfect. It is an 11-year-old van, but when you're this far under book and this far under market value compared to what other ones are bringing online, you can't complain. We drove this thing almost 1,000 miles back. It did great. It's got the big 5.4 liter V8 with, I believe, 255 horsepower on this one, 350 pound-feet of torque. Does have a hitch on the back rated to tow 3,500 pounds, but most people with these vans, that's the whole point of these vans. You don't really have to haul a car behind you, but you can haul a small one, or say a motorcycle or a golf cart on a little trailer, something like that. No problem. Got a crank out awning. Fuel mileage wise, these are definitely one of the best fuel mileage motorhomes you can buy. It is gets around 14, 15 miles a gallon, depends on where and how you drive it. All fiberglass roof. Let's see, 2011 had the advanced track roll stability control, which basically, guys, helps prevent rollovers if you hit a curve a little too fast. While it won't defeat the laws of physics, but from what I remember from the Ford back then, it uses a combination of the ABS braking system and reduces throttle and torque to a certain wheel to help you handle a curve a little bit faster than you could without it. You know, it's not going to keep you from turning over if the speed's high enough, but it definitely will help in case you do hit a curve a little too fast. 2.8 generator running now, air conditioner's running, dash air's cold, no check engine lights on the dash. This motorhome's only 20 feet long. Parks in a regular parking space and drives as well, as easy as a van does. Now guys, I know vans are high. I hear it all the time. Van prices have shot through the roof. And the best way I can tell you is that, yeah, you can buy something like this for the same price or maybe even less than the price of this, but that you can't fit into a regular parking space. that doesn't have the drivability of this small Class B motorhome. That drivability in that size, you pay a premium for. And I know it's weird, but in the RV industry, you pay more for less because you pay for that small convenience. And be able to drive it and have everything compacted, and you know, it's a whole different way. But the van life is real, guys. It's more popular than ever, and I'm seeing homemade vans on Facebook groups that I'm on, homemade Class B vans that book-wise are worth nothing more than just a cargo van, bringing $70,000-$80,000. Just because somebody put a bed in it, a porta potty, and an inverter, and they don't have half the amenities this thing does. So the fact you can buy this factory-built Pleasure Way for the same price as a lot of these homemade vans, and not have to buy something that doesn't have any kind of book value, so you can't borrow money on it. This one you can. Those other ones you can only borrow a few $1,000s. This one right here, guys, is, like I said, it's way under book. So it's actually got a book value, and well, and like I said, everything is put together correctly. Them homemade camper vans, you don't know who put it together. Chances are it wasn't put up to any kind of code, any kind of safety inspections, any kind of RVIA specifications. This one is. Now I got to fix a couple little things on it, have a couple little things, not really fixed, but cleaned. I don't know what in the world's happened on the dash right there. It's got some grease stains. I'm going to see if they can do something with that. Seats look great, look like 38,000. Well, it's actually 37 and change, but it looks like 38,000 seats should look like. Carpets look good. The tables are in it. There's a table that sits right here so you can swivel these front seats around and put this small table, and this board right here goes in the back to help make the bed. That's your peg leg for your table. Dash air is ice cold and will actually cool the entire camper van off. The only time you're going to use a generator, that's why it's got so few hours. If you're parked somewhere you don't have hookups and you're not running your motor, you can fire the generator up, run your roof air. Dash looks good. Power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, all the good stuff. 5.4 V8. I'll try to drive it later in the video if I can get somebody to ride with me. You got a grill to convection oven. This is a microwave and an electric convection oven, so you can bake something in there, nuke something, whatever you need to do. Got the two skylights, and guys, I'm 6'4", and I can almost stand up in this van. Almost. A lot better than most. And every piece in here, guys, that's one thing I like about the Pleasure Ways. A lot of these vans just buy a bunch of aftermarket parts and just bolt them up together, and that's it. Every piece in here is handcrafted. These cabinets are handcrafted by Pleasure Way. The seats, the upholstery, even the cushions are memory foam cushions. The solid surface Corian countertops looks like granite. I mean, everything in here is top notch. Of course, Pleasure Way is known for that. Generator right here is 77 hours exactly, and it's running. Water heater, water pump, tank monitors. Refrigerator is a 3.8 cubic foot, and this runs off of AC, DC, or 12 volt, and it does work, guys. Got the LED lights inside of it, already cold. I left it plugged up overnight with on shore power and left it on, so it works. Got a furnace, and as well as a Cool Cat heat pump. This is an actual 11,000 BTU air conditioner, which freezes you out of this little space, but it's also an electric heat pump. So you got two ways to heat and two ways to cool, because your dash air and this roof air will cool this van off. So you've got auxiliary units for either way you go, hot or cold. You can see storage. And this is cool because this is a wide body. Unlike a road trek, you don't have to take a shower in the hallway. Open this up. Here's your bathroom, guys. It is what they call a wet. I got this almost the same setup in my personal motorhome, and it's a wet bath. And basically, you sit on the toilet, take a shower. And yeah, I know it's not as big showers like one of those big Class A's or Class C's. But, all right, if you had a separate shower in this 20-foot motorhome, you'd have to take out part of the bedroom and have a shower so small that a kid couldn't even turn around in it. This is the only way to get a decent sized shower and bathroom at the same time. So make the whole shower, or the whole bathroom, a shower. And you do have a curtain right here to go around if you want to leave this door open. And it's tight, but you know, like I said, you know, the van life is a minimalist life. You know, there's not a lot of luxury, and that's the solid surface on there too. So nothing in here is going to hurt to get wet. But that's just a minimalist way you have to live in a van or camp in a van. Here in the back, guys, it's the closet right here. I guess I should open that. I think that is. Maybe not. No, that's not. That goes beside the sink. So that's not a closet, but you've got more storage. I like the way this folds on out. Big deep storage that goes beside your air conditioner. They didn't waste any space in here. Let's just say that. And then you've got a little bit of storage underneath the sofa for cords and sewer hoses and all that stuff would normally go there, and just a tad bit of storage on the outside. This is a power sofa that folds down and makes a bed, and then you take that piece of wood in that closet and it sits between here, and you put your cushions across for your mattress. So this makes like a 79 by 67, I think, bed for 2 people. Or if you just want to make it like a day bed, I'm not going to fold it all out, but you just lower that down and you've got a full-size bed right there, and then you can put your curtain down in the back, and there is your bed. Of course, you know, just for 1 person or 2 small people. TV, built-in DVD player right here. In fact, thermostat for your heat and air is right here, which I'm gonna turn that off, guys, because it's pretty darn cold in here. You know, if it was 90 degrees, I'd leave it on, but I think we're like right at 70 right now, and it's between that dash air and that thing, it's like a refrigerator in here. These little jumper seats help make your bed and give you additional seating for company. I believe the driver's seat does not swivel, but the passenger seat does in the front. So, you know, a lot of people do. You can set that table up in the front, move the passenger seat around, use that for a little office area, workstation, whatever you want to use it for, or eating station. And you can also put that table back here too, and use this back here for a dining room table if you want to. Yeah. It's got a fantastic vent fan up there, so if you're boondock camping, that can run off 12 volt. I can't tell you how valuable, you may not think it, but how valuable that fan is, because when it's really hot in here and you don't want to run your generator, run your roof air, you've got that dash air going, you can set that to suck the hot air out, because hot air rises. You'll be surprised how much quicker it cools off. Than once you get all the hot air out that you can to this RV, you can reverse the fan and blow fresh air in to help keep it comfortable for you. So especially when when the sun goes down. So I'm definitely a big fan of those fantastic vent fans. They do amazing job. I mean, short of having an air conditioner up there, that's about all you can really expect. All LED lights, so they don't throw out any heat. They don't burn a lot of your 12 volt up, and they last forever. You don't have to change bulbs every time you go out. Linoleum looks good. Carpet's original looks good. It's a great deal, guys. Great way to get into the van life. And like I said, I know it's not cheap. I'm sorry. I'm trying to buy all the vans I can get my hands on. Yeah. But I'm doing what I can. I'm having to send people out all over the country to buy these vans when I do find them. I got lucky on this one because it needed a little paint work. You know, if you or the average Joe went into a paint body shop, they'd have wanted several $1,000s to repaint the whole thing. But I've got a good shop here that done an amazing job on it, that Didn't have to paint it, the whole thing, so I was able to get it done at a reasonable price, at least reasonable for paint work. And they did a great job too. That's what I like about it. Looking at it, you don't see any lines, you don't see any overspray. They did a great job. I mean, you would have to be very, very, you can't even notice it's ever been painted on. You would think it was original if you look at it. But I went ahead and did that for you, so you don't have to. And like I said, I got to have them in here clean up a little bit on the inside, like that dash, things like that. You know, if it comes up, it comes. If for some reason we can't get it up, it'd just be sold that way. This far under NADA, I don't think anybody's really going to complain as long as we try. Stainless steel backsplash is nice. Comfortable seating back here. You got individual reading lamps up here for when you're laid down at night or sitting on your couch reading a book or whatever. And on both sides, speakers. I mean, it's a neat van, guys. It really is. I like the Ford van. You hardly ever see a Ford. So, yeah, I think you'll love it. If this is something you think you're interested in, I highly recommend, first of all, calling to make sure it's available at 706-965-7929. I would strongly recommend leaving a deposit on it, because here's the thing, guys. Most Class B vans we get in are way above NADA, because we have to pay way above it. The fact that we've got this one this far under means it's a heck of a deal, and it's not going to last long. And a good thing about it, it's a Ford chassis. It's not a Sprinter chassis. It's not a diesel chassis. So if you ever have to get service or repairs done, you're not going to have a problem like you will with some of the other chassis. You know, pretty much anybody can work on a Ford or a GMC gas van. You get into some of those Mercedes-Benz Sprinters and Ram ProMasters, and there's only a limited number of places that can work on them. And a lot of times they're booked up solid for weeks before they can even touch it. So, and the good thing about a Ford is, guys, I've grew up around Fords. You know, my circumstances, I can do a lot of work. My own motorhome's a Ford V10 in mine, and I changed an alternator on it, changed the belts, hoses. I did all that just because it was needing it. I can do stuff like that. Now, could I do that on a Sprinter, ProMaster, or some of these other ones? No. But definitely these Fords are something that the average Joe can do a lot of work on. Without having to take it to like a Ford dealer or a specialty shop like you do some of the other ones. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to try to get one of my guys, if they're freed up, to go for a ride with me. You know, if I can. I don't know if I can do the chest mount with this media mod I've got on my GoPro. I'll try. I'll try to come up with something. Unfortunately, the state of Georgia, it is illegal for you to hold a cell phone, a camera, or any kind of mobile device while you're driving a vehicle on the streets. It's completely, you can't even have it in your pocket. I don't even know if a chest mount's legal. But, so I will have to rig something up. But we'll try it, guys. So hang tight. I'll see if I can get one of my guys to free up with me, take a quick test drive, see how it drives, which 38,000 miles, I'm expecting it to drive excellent. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. But in the meantime, we do have financing available with approved credit and down payment. If you want to know the up-to-date information about that, give us a call, 706-965-7929. We got some great long-term financing, which you can't do that with a custom camper van, only on a factory-built one like this. And we also offer nationwide delivery, and we just charge you whatever it costs us to get it to you and get my driver back home. If you need help with that, let us know. If you need us to pick you up at the airport, we pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours. If you want to rent a car to get to us, we'll help you drop it off at a local rental car terminal during business hours. Take the Greyhound bus. We have a few customers a year that actually ride the old bus. In fact, one of them was here, I think, a week ago when we picked them up at the Chattanooga, Tennessee Greyhound Terminal. So definitely we can help you out with getting you here as far as dropping off a rental car, picking you up, saving you having to get an Uber or a taxi. So give us a call. We'll help you out with that. And, yeah, this is a neat van. Come out and take a look at it. You're not going to be disappointed. And this is a haggle-free, firm price. Obviously, you know, when you've got the lowest price 2011 out there with one of the lowest mileage ones too, you know, you can't ask us to take any less for it, because this thing is a bargain. I could take this thing to the auction right now and probably get $73,000 for it at the dealer only auction, and then they're going to turn around and pay buy fees and mark it up 6 or 7 grand and sell it for 80, 85 grand, which is what book is on it. I'm not going to do that, guys. If I do that, I'd have an empty lot worth millions of dollars, and I'd have a lot of mad employees who don't have anything to sell so they can make a living. So I'm not going to do that. But I very easily could for this one. In fact, I actually have a strong feeling that I'll probably sell this thing to a dealer for $67,900. You know, I've had a few vans, especially in the past year, that I've had dealers call and just say, all right, I'll go ahead and pay you for it, put my name on it, and then they're going to turn around, come here and get it, resell it for a profit. And when you're selling something this far in the book, that's easy to do. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hang tight, catch a driver or catch somebody to ride with me, and I'll see you from the road. Again, call before coming to look to make sure it's available, 706-965-7929. Our website, sparkway-rv-center.com. See our current inventory. I think I got 1 or 2 other Class Bs left. See our current inventory, and link in the video description below to that as well. So give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, hit my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. Make sure you like it. You can message me there if you want. I'm not in sales, but I don't mind talking to you and giving you advice and on this or that about RVing. Heck, I've done it all, guys. Don't mind sharing my wisdom. But thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And see you in just a second. All right, everybody. Now we're going to test drive this 2011 Pleasure Way and see how she does. Got the 5.4 V8, 255 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque. Got my buddy Shane, one of our salespeople, filming for me today. And if you got any questions about this van, interested in it, give him a call or a text. Shane, what's your number?
423-347-8478.
Be glad to help you out there.
All day, even at 2 in the morning.
Yep. Heck, make it 3 in the morning. He don't sleep anyway. Alrighty. Beautiful day, sunny, good fall day. Good day to take a drive. So far, smooth. The air conditioner's nice and cold. Radio sounds good. Good little cruising band right here. You know, great fuel mileage, easy size to drive, good power. Heck, this is all you need for 1 or 2 people. Seats are comfortable. It's kind of nice being in the Ford van again. I had one of these for a few years and really enjoyed that green Ford van I had, and this reminds me a lot of it. So, which I'm not going to get into the whole Ford versus Chevy thing, but I think they're both great vehicles for what they are. Let's see how the kind of power we got. I'm just running about half throttle. Already hitting 40. From a dead stop going up a hill. I don't think you're going to have a problem keeping up with traffic with this van. And that 5.4 is a great motor too. It's got a great track record. So far, so good. Sitting there cruising at 55. Steering wheel feels good. I don't feel it pulling to the left or the right. I don't feel like tires are out of balance or anything like that. Easy one-handed driver right here. We're going to take it up the interstate and get her up to speed. turn the cruise control on, check all that out, see what works on all that. So far, no check engine lights, anything like that. This has got that roll stability control I was telling you about, so you can take turns a little sharper, a little smoother. And we're going to get on it just a little bit. Not bad. 55, 60, 65, 70. Easy 70, and let's set the cruise. Looks like they got a lane closure up here, so everybody's going to be merging over, but the cruise does work. I've got it on. Quiet. Man, this thing is smooth. It's quiet. You're going to love it, guys. I really think so. I'm not having to fight it even behind this truck thanks to this big E350 1-ton chassis. I mean, good wide, long wheelbase for a van. It does great. $67.9 is the price, guys. If you're interested in it, give Shane a call or a text.
423-347-8478.
Make sure to smash us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments what you think about it. And thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.